Addiction is not a personal weakness. It is a global battle, and the battlefield is the human brain. The Neuro Liberation Front is now recruiting.
I'm signing up because I want my life back.
I'm signing up because addiction's taken enough away from me already.
I'm signing up because my family deserves a better version of me.
We're joining because we want to fight together.
Join the Neuro Liberation Front today.
You're watching In Neural Network News, bringing you the stories behind every thought.
Good evening. I'm Lucy Hart.
And I'm Nathaniel Cole. This is Neural Network News.
Our top story tonight. The war on addiction continues to escalate.
Across the world, millions are battling a hidden enemy. One that lives not in our cities, but in our minds, deep within the human brain.
Earlier today, recruitment messages from the Neuro Liberation Front began appearing across multiple neural networks, calling on civilians to join the fight.
Supporters claim the organisation offers a revolutionary approach to defeating addiction, one that treats the problem as a neurological battlefield rather than a moral failing.
Our field correspondent is currently embedded deep inside what researchers are calling the addictive brain.
Lucy, Nathaniel, I'm reporting from deep inside the neural conflict zone, where researchers say the battle between addictive impulses and recovery mechanisms is intensifying. Scientists believe cravings originate in this region of the brain, and unless stopped, they will grow stronger by the day. And that when they appear, they behave almost like...
Claire? Claire, can you hear me? Claire, are you there? Can you hear me? Not sure what's happened. Claire? Claire?
Welcome to the Neuro Division headquarters. As potential recruits, you have just seen the situation. Addiction has taken millions hostage, not with chains of iron, but with chains within inside the brain. For years we were told to fight harder, try harder, use more willpower, but nobody has showed us the enemy tactics. Today, that changes. The Neurodivision Science Department has worked tirelessly to understand the system being used against us. And once we understand the system, you can fight back. This is one of my cravings. I fought back, I used the system, and now this craving is caged. I'm in control of the craving. The craving doesn't control me. Join the NLF today. Become part of our growing army, and we will give you the tools you need to fight your inner demons, to cage your cravings, to be in control. Be part of our army. Be part of our community. A growing number of people willing to take control of their own minds and help others to do the same. If you're ready to break the chains, sign in and welcome to the fight.
Recruits, welcome. Don't be shy. My name is Dr. Von, and this is my machine. My idea, you could say. It allows us to form a visual representation of your inner demons. Demons, those that will give you cravings, are not creatures of flesh and bone. They are signals, patterns, impulses, created by a powerful system inside the brain. That system is called the dopamine system. It evolved to help us survive, to drive us toward food, safety, and reward. But addiction has learned how to exploit it. What feels like a monster attacking you is your own brain sending commands to be fed with its addictive fix. Smoking, alcohol, gambling, you get the idea. The good news? Now we are understanding the system. We can now start to control it and cage these demons for good.
Now, I'm not sure if you were watching the news broadcast earlier. One of our field reporting teams had a close encounter with a demonic addictive form. Well, I am delighted to tell you all that everything is okay and they are all back safely. We have Claire with us to tell us of her ordeal, and hopefully you will all get a better understanding of your internal enemy. Hello, Claire. Awfully good of you to agree to this interview, and I'm sure I can say from everybody, it's good to see you safe. Can you tell us what you experienced being so close to these entities?
As you saw, a few hours ago I thought we were being attacked. Flames, demons, chaos everywhere. I feared for my life and the crew. But sitting here now, something doesn't add up. Those things out there, they weren't trying to hurt us. Not physically, anyway. Once the camera was disabled so we couldn't broadcast it, they tried to get into our heads, whispering. Fear, urges, cravings. They wouldn't stop. That's the real battlefield. Them forcing you to keep feeding them. I shouted, "Stop! Go away! Now!" as loud as I could. And I meant it. To my amazement, it ran away holding its ears and crying. If this is true of all the demons, then maybe, with strength, they can be beaten.
What Claire encountered isn't unusual. The demons never attack the body. They attack the mind. Whispering, tempting, pushing behaviour little by little, punishing those that don't comply to their demands in the form of cravings. And that's what we're studying here at Neurodivision. And the exciting news is, we are making grounds.
Before any mission begins, you must understand the battlefield. Inside the human brain is a system designed to motivate survival. It is called the dopamine system. Naturally, the brain produces healthy amounts of dopamine, allowing the body to function normally and rewarding behaviors that help us survive and thrive. But addictive substances and habits hijack this system, disrupting the natural balance and pushing the brain to demand more. Intelligence has identified a predictable pattern. Cravings arrive suddenly, rise rapidly, and then fall if you hold your position. Giving in to these cravings only feeds their strength, their demands, and their frequency. Research has shown that these cravings can be made to retreat, their strength weakening over time when the mind refuses to feed them. Stand your ground, and the mind will win the battle.
Now that you understand the dopamine system, you can begin to see the problem more clearly.
The brain was never designed to live in a constant state of artificial reward. Dopamine is supposed to guide behavior, encourage learning, and help us repeat things that are genuinely good for us. But addiction hijacks that system. And when that happens, something else begins to appear. Patterns of behavior that feel almost external. Persistent thoughts, sudden urges, quiet suggestions that appear out of nowhere. In Neurodivision, we classify these patterns as entities. Not because they are supernatural, but because thinking of them this way makes it easier to detect. You will encounter 3 primary classes. The Whisperer, the Psychological Manipulator. Threat level, high. Tactics, quiet persuasion, rationalization, emotional manipulation. Common phrases, just one won't hurt. You deserve it. Tomorrow you'll quit. The Ringmaster. Class, Habit Enforcer. Threat level, severe. Tactics, habit conditioning. Trigger manipulation. Automatic routines. Common triggers. After work. Social environments. Specific locations. Certain times of the day. The Pest. Class, Craving Agitator. Threat level, medium. Tactics, persistent cravings. Intrusive thoughts. Physical agitation. Common cravings, alcohol, junk food, cigarettes. What you do next matters. Now this is where your tracker is vital. Not what you think, not what you intend, what you actually do.
Over the next few days, you're going to use the tracker. Every craving, every urge, you record it. No guessing, no skipping. You are not trying to stop anything yet. You are learning to see it, clearly, honestly, without distortion.
Because once you can see the pattern, it stops controlling you. This is where awareness begins, and awareness is where control starts.
As you start using the tracker, things might feel a bit intense at times. That's normal. When that happens, come back here. Use the link in the channel info for our support hub. I'll guide you through it. We have lots of content in there for you to use. Meditations, quick bites for urgent reassurance, and a library of documents to help you on your new path, including a neurodivision research brief section. This fully indexed, comprehensive library is full of information about addiction and cravings. There is also a newsagents section containing a selection of magazine articles for easy reading and learning. Most documents are also available as audiobooks, making it easy to listen to them whilst on the move. You are able to download documents or audiobooks free of charge, so support is available even if the internet isn't. These include quick bites, meditations, research briefs, and all of our magazines. Everything you need is there, ready when you need it. You don't have to figure this out on your own. And when you're ready, we'll be here to guide you through the next step.
What you've seen here is not theory. It's a structured system designed to help you understand and fight the addictive urges that you will face over the coming weeks. Being prepared is 90% of the battle, and always take control. Take action.
My scouts report something unusual. They've seen activity in the network. It appears to be awareness, and it's spreading at speed.
Help me, please.
Awareness? Impossible. No one ever sees us.
Help me. I am Queen Desire. I am your friend. I am what pulls you forward, drives you to succeed, to feel reward.
Then we increase pressure, double the cravings, send the whispers, send the urges, make the habit stronger.
They are using me, twisting me, overloading me, until all you want is their addictive fix.
They're beginning to notice the patterns, the cravings, the routines. They're starting to understand. Dopamine levels are dropping. Someone has stopped feeding us.
My strength is your ability to stand your ground against these monsters. Stand your ground. Make me strong again.
Desire remains our prisoner. We need to keep her pumped with dopamine. That way the mind belongs to us. She must never be allowed freedom. Oh, I'm not worried. Before anyone finds us, they must pass through something first. The Valley of Truth and Reflection.
Help me. Help me. Help me!